Hello, good morning. My name is Merel and I'm a kinesiologist, trainer, and I'm an author. And I'm making this video. It's called Cleaning Up, and it's the second of a series of 7. And the 7 videos I'm making for you are meant to help you raise your energy. The higher your vibe, the happier you will feel, and the better your health will be. Your immune system kicks in and you'll very easily go through this very special period of time. So today is about cleaning up, and sometimes I try to explain to people how this works. I, for example, like to use the idea of a white dress. So I'm wearing a white blouse now, and I like it to be white. I like it to be white without dirt on it. And so I take care not to get spaghetti sauce on it when I'm cooking or eating, or not to rub into a green tree, or not to stand to my car, which is dirty. So I'm taking care of my blouse so it stays lovely and white, because otherwise I need to wash it, and just regular odors you can take out in a normal washing, but if it's really a stain you need to wash it more intensely, and not all fabrics can endure that kind of washing, and then I would ruin my beautiful blouse. You yourself may see yourself as a beautiful white blouse, and you may look in your life what is making you dirty. For example, your body. If you eat bad food that you know of that is not helping you, because when you've eaten it later on you feel tired, or it's giving you pimples, or indigestion, then you know you are putting something in your body that is kind of toxic. This is the same for the things you might be addicted to. This could be just sugar, but it could be alcohol, or it could be drugs. And I am not fully against all this. What I like for myself is to have my highest vibe. So I choose only, for example, to drink alcohol of cider, of apples, because they have a good vibe. For me, if I drink beer or I drink wine, I feel awful, and I lie awake all night and have cramps in my body because my liver has a hard time getting rid of the alcohol. That's not the same for everybody. Some are really used to this. But you might try and do an experiment and just try how you feel if you don't use it for 2 weeks. What will happen to your body? What will happen to your skin? Smoking is one of these things. It's your life, and you need to decide what you want. But this video is about cleaning up. So, not eating stuff that is not good for you is helping your body immensely already, because it doesn't have to put all the energy in to get it out. There are some organs that are working very hard to get you clean. And it's, for example, the liver, who has to take all the toxins out. And if it cannot take them out, it will just for now put it in your fat. And is that what you want? Because then you have in your fat all these toxins. That's why when people start losing weight, they smell from their mouth. They might smell even from their skin, because all these toxins are coming out. And I later on tell you a good tip how to get rid of those toxins. The kidneys have to filter the blood, and so they have a hard time if you, for example, use alcohol or drink too little, because then you have too little blood going around, and it's hard to filter it because it's a little bit more like syrup. And there's no water extra to wash out the dirt and go into the bladder and go and pee. This is the body, but you can imagine if you have toxic thoughts. If you think you are not good enough, or not being loved, or not worthy, these thoughts are very toxic and they're polluting you. They are keeping your vibe down. So if they come up, you might want to say, thank you, ego, or thank you, unconscious mind, for bringing this up. I've heard you, and now I just say thank you because I want to think positive thoughts. And at first your mind won't believe them, but you'll see when you do them more, it will start believing it. And if you do the switch from the last video, you can turn this around in your brain, but you need to do it at least 3 weeks to change the system. And as I tell in my program of my book, 100 days is a very good idea, because the programs in your system have been programmed through early life, in the first 7 years of your life. And you cannot just wipe them out by thinking one positive thought. They have been programmed and stuffed in real nicely. So they're kind of persistent. So you need to work on cleaning up and having a positive mindset. Another idea is to clean up your house. Just look around and see what you don't need anymore, what has piled up but belongs to somebody else and you still need to give it back. What do you need to file? What do you need to throw away? What clothes have you not worn in 3 years and you might want to give them to a second-hand shop, or to your neighbor, or whatever. So just look in the house, because when a house is clean, energy can flow. What I've learned from my colleague and friend Melotti Helmhout, she is a feng shui specialist. She says the energy comes in through the house and turns left. Just look. When you go into your house and you look left, what's standing there? Is there your bag of waste that still needs to go and be thrown away? Or are there all kinds of shoes or coats or whatever, or junk or mail? I don't know. So all the beautiful clean energy passes shit when it comes into your house. What do you think it will spread through your house? So these are little things to be mindful of. You might want to look at your car. I live in my car, so 2 to 5 times a week I clean it, I brush it. I want it to be clean. This is my personal space. I live here, so it needs to be clean and nice, and it needs to smell nice. And I do the dishes because when I start driving, all things start shaking. So it needs to be put away real well. But if you have a big house, a big car. No, I'm sorry. I'm staying with the car. See if you have little papers, or maybe your ashtray needs to be emptied. Maybe you've been carrying around a box in the back side of your car for over a year, and there's stuff in it and you don't even remember what it is. Look through it, see what you want to keep, throw away what you don't want. Maybe just go with it through the, I don't know what you call it in Dutch, it's called a wasstraat. So you have your car cleaned. On the outside, on the inside. Very lovely. Your car is the synonym, I don't know, the other word for your body. It's bringing you around through life. And let me think. Oh, if you have thoughts about money, in Dutch we have words like rijke stinkert, which means that it comes from a completely different story. It comes from the church. But they say money stinks, money is dirty. Last weekend I was in Amersfoort. That's a little bit to the east from Utrecht. And there was this girl working in a shop. And I paid with real money, and my partner paid with real money. And what she did, she was young, she was under 20. When she touched the money and gave the money back, she would do alcohol on her hands and make them disinfected. And she, of course, is afraid of being contaminated with a virus. But think of what this tells your mind. Money is dirty. I don't want to touch money. I don't want to have money. Money makes me sick. I don't want people to give me money. So this means you always need to work real hard for money, because if people just want to give it to you, you say, no, thank you. It's dirty. I don't want it. So very interesting things to think about. How about your heart? I've had some heartaches, and I've been cleaning up my heart very nicely. Because if you keep your heartaches in your heart is kind of a bit broken, or a lot broken, or even absent. Energetically, it feels like your heart has been taken out. So you might want to invite your heart back in your system and clean it up and fill it with love. Fill it up with love, the love you feel for yourself, the love you feel for your friends or your children or nature. Of course, I'm again in the most beautiful place in nature. I'll just show you. I hope you can see it like that. I'm here. This is called Elst, and this is a plant, an old tobacco plantage. It's called Willem III, and I'm being taught to be a guide in 3 areas. So before becoming a guide, I need to explore the area. So that's why I'm here. I'm walking, and it's not a bad job. It's very nice. So that's how you can make your love bigger. Relationships. Think of the relationship with your father, with your mother. There's a robin singing out there, very beautiful. But mostly they aren't just love. Very often there is attached to it wanting to be loved, pleasing, having had harsh words, or being hit, or being ignored, or in any way not having been felt loved. Mostly in our connections, there's still some dirt, and you might want to clean that up. There's a very nice process called delinking, which I think I offered in another video. We're not going to do it today. We're keeping it simple. For the people that do not see this video via Facebook, because I'm uploading it from YouTube. In Facebook, when I post this video, underneath I'll put 3 pictures actually. One is a mind map. That's a way how I like to look at a situation. If you are more a person that likes to make lists, you make a list. That's okay. You need to learn in the way that fits you. So I made a mind map. I hope you can see it, but I'll put it on Facebook as well. And it shows you cleaning up and all the subjects I've just been talking about. And you can decide which topic you want to clean up on first. Of course, you can say, I'll do a general cleaning up. So you'll take a layer of the dirt off, which is good. But if then you feel, I need to be more specific on a certain topic, then just make a paper like this with just the topic in the center. Say it's love. And from love, you can have the love for yourself, the love for your parents, the love for your brothers and sisters, the love for your children, for your partner, for your friends, for your work, for nature, for animals, for art, for literature. There are so many kinds of love. And you can just write them down. And then later, as we do the exercise, you just fold it and put it in your under the band of your pants, because then it's close to the belly button. And the belly button, it has an energy like it has enclosed you already. It has enclosed it already in its body. So later on in the exercise, I'll show you better. But now we're doing it generally. Later on, you can work on this for months. I've worked on this for lives, and I still work on it. So this is a never ever ending story. You can do this again next year. just open the video again and see how I did it. 3 photos, I said, 3 pictures, and the other 2 are from this book. This is a book about touch for health, which is the basics of kinesiology. I'm also a teacher in it, and I still have the old book. As you could see, it's falling apart, but still, this is the book I love best and I like best, and I can find everything in it. It's 2 pictures of the neural lymphatic reflex points. I was looking for the word. And they are points on the body which you can massage. The body is soft, so you massage hard. For the head, for example, the head is hard, so you touch softly. It's just a way to remember. So on the body, I'll show you later on, we are going to massage certain points that will give your lymphatic system a boost. And it's your lymphatic system that has to keep you clean. So, and that has the T killer cells, for example, in it, and the lymphocytes. So the white blood cells that that are your immune system. So we're going to help the immune system cleaning up. If you have viruses, bacteria, fungi, or parasites, you need to boost that system. Otherwise, you're being completely toxic inside. So, what we're going to do now, you're going to feel for a moment and feel how clean you are. And this we do on a scale of 0 to 10. Later on, when I've finished, you check for yourself again. Do I still feel the number I gave myself? Or do I feel worse, which I don't think, or better? Probably. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take the paper on which I've written clean up. We're going to fold it. Me, for example, right now, which is strange, but I probably am tuned in to you guys very much. I feel like I'm clean 3. And I'm going to put this close to my belly button. And for me now, consciously, I speak the intention of wanting to be clean of sorrow, wanting to be clean of relations that do not help me anymore, wanting to clean up my house, my car, wanting to clean my mind and not worry, but have positive thoughts, wanting to clean my heart. So I would love to be clean, so life is easier, and it's easy to keep my vibe up and be cheerful and happy and joyful. So what we start doing, we start rubbing with our fingers, and we start on our arms and here, and on our shoulders, and just next to it here are dents. We rub there too. Very lovely. And we rub here. And then with our fingers, we go here in the dents close by the sternum. Very good. This is for the heart and the lung. And then we take the whole hand and we massage in the center on the sternum. Very well. Then with your whole hand, massage your nipples and under your breasts. Very good. Now you massage near your belly button and on the pubic bone, and you massage your upper legs, and you do it with whole hands. Good. Now we go to the back, and it's more difficult because our arms are not made to touch it there. So it's easy to do it with somebody else who can do it for you. You can make a small train and you change positions. You can use the straight line of a doorpost, and just like Baloo the bear in Jungle Book, rub your spine. It's not your spine, it's just next to the spine, the points. So you have to do both sides. What you can do as well is get a tennis ball, put it in a sock, put it behind you, and just do it against the wall. There are many ways to do this right. So we can do the upper part and we can do the lower part. So use your hands, and I'll turn and I'll see if my camera stays. Massage here from your skull going down as far as you can go, and then you pick it up on the backhand and you go all the way down to your tailbone. Very well done. And then with knuckles you massage the lower part of your back. Very well done. These are the neurolymphatic points. And what you've now done is you've activated this lymphatic system. It's a system pulling the liquid through with an under pressure. And it is activated by using muscles and reflex points. So if, for example, you want to activate your lymphatic system, you can have your feet flat and then stand on your toes and flat and toes, because then the calves are used as a pump and they're bringing it up. What you now need to do is drink water, because you've made free many toxics and you need to get rid of them. So drink a lot of water today. Probably not more than 2 liters, because you can kill yourself also with drinking too much water. If you are like me now in the northern hemisphere, you're going into the winter, so you might be cold. Boil some water. Have it boil for a couple of minutes, or if you have a kettle, an electrical kettle, let it boil 3 times. Then the heat of the water is in, and when you drink it, you give yourself warmth, which is very nice for your system. If you are in the southern hemisphere and it's getting spring and summer now, you might want some lemon in your water because it's cooling, or some mint. In the northern hemisphere, ginger is very nice at this time. When it's getting warm, we change. When we change the seasons, we change. These things all help you to clean your body, clean your blood. You have to go more to the toilet, but that's okay. You just let go and be thankful. Thankful for letting go of all the stuff that doesn't serve you anymore, that was keeping you down, and you now want to keep your energy high. So this is it for today. I'll find a very lovely spot to go and upload this movie, this film. It will be on Instagram, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and on YouTube. And I think only in Facebook I can put on the pictures. So if you want to see the pictures, go and find on Facebook Movimento, which is my company. There are many companies called Movimento, but if you set Movimento and kinesiology, it's actually my first name, Merel.Movimento, and then you'll find me. And I'll put the link in the under the YouTube film. So you can find me there, you can like and follow me there, and I can share more easily the data I want to give to you. So I wish you a beautiful, clean day, and feel for yourself how you feel now. I now feel like an 8, so this has gone up a lot, and I still have to drink my water, so it can even go up to a 10. I love 10, so wishing you a lovely day, and seeing you tomorrow.